Hey, what's going on, guys? Triforce here, and today I'm going to bring you a video of me just skilling in ProjectRS06, in my opinion, on just random stuff. So, yeah, the main reason I'm here in this, I'm not even sure what you call it, but Essence place, that's what the Rune Essence mine or whatever. The reason why I'm here is because I'm getting Essence that way I can runecraft, and runecrafting is a pretty good way to make money. I'll show you why, because, especially, see the runes, and, like, you can start at a pretty early level. Like, mine runes are level 2, right? So, mine runes are really valuable. Like, they're not really valuable, but everybody's using them right now because everybody just started the game. Everybody needs mine runes because if you go to the spell book, you can see pretty much every single combat spell takes a mine rune, and that's why everybody's wants to buy them so they can train their mage. And the main reason why, well, actually, I need to train my mage, and I influence others because it takes forever to walk places, like especially if you're trying to walk back to Lumbridge, back up to Varrock, you gotta walk to Falador. These teleports come in really handy, and if you run places, then your character's gonna be really in shape, but it's just gonna be a pain because it's gonna take you like 30 minutes to get here and there, and it'll just be a real drag. So yeah, you need to train this. That's what I'm gonna start training that soon. And yeah, and another reason why I like runecrafting is because like if you're mining and you're in the East Mine, like south of Rock, you got all these people there competing with you, trying to get like the iron before this guy. You have to worry about click faster. He might have a better pickaxe than you, or he might be a level higher, and so it's just I don't like worrying about that. So I like this place because you see everybody's mining at once, but it's just a huge rock, so it never runs out. And that way you don't have to worry about clicking, and it's pretty good at AFKing because like you can just click on it, go to YouTube, watch some videos, come back like a minute later, run to the bank. It's a rotation, and that's why runecrafting probably my favorite skill so far. I will in all of RuneScape, it's always been my favorite skill, and yeah, and the reason why I enjoy playing RuneScape and I've been playing for a long time is because like I never really got bored of it. Like if I got bored of runecrafting, I go mining. If I got bored of mining, I'd woodcut. If I got bored of woodcutting, I'd do quests. It's like endless things to do. Like all these skills, they're all interlinked, and like that's why I like it because you have to mine to smith, and you have to smith to get armor, and after you get armor, you can train combat. Same way for fishing, you have to cut trees to get wood. You burn the wood to make fire. You get food by fishing, and you cook it with cooking. So everything I think that's pretty interesting. I'm not even sure how long it took them to like think about all this. Like the mechanics behind this game, I think it's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie myself. And yeah, so I've been doing this for about 30 minutes, and I've got a pretty good amount. So oh yeah, and here I'm not sure if I showed you guys about the multiple thing, but I'll show you really quick. Especially if you get to higher levels of runecrafting, here you can make like 3 runes per essence. So that ends up to being 81 mine runes per inventory because I'm one away from 28. So yeah, I'm serious, guys. I think everyone should be you should train runecrafting because everybody's new and everybody needs them. Like I said, so it's really good money. 390. I'm probably gonna go. I'm probably gonna leave this place around 500 because then I'll probably come back with about probably over 1,000 mine runes. Sell them at the West Bank, make a good over 20k. Because here, let me show you. If I bring up the calculator, let me see. I usually sell them for 20 each. So if you do 1,000 times 20, you get 20k. And I'll probably come back maybe a little bit less, or maybe a little bit more. I'm not even sure. But at the end, I'll be making pretty good money. So I advise all of you to train. Like, I mean, my friend, like, it kind of frustrates me because if I do something, like if I get good in fishing, he thinks fishing is an easy skill to get good in. Like, I'm doing runecrafting right now, and he says that's the best way to make money. But I mean, runecrafting is a really good way to make money, but you can make money doing any skill. I mean, it's just basically up to you. Like, don't do something just because it's the best. Do something that's fun for you because if you do something you don't like, then the game's not gonna be fun, and you're just gonna be grinding it out. And this is a remake, and like you just want to have fun, you know what I mean? Just relive the past. And yeah, so that's about it. And another good way to make money, this is what I do, at least. I'll go to West Bank, and right now it's on Friends, but if I put it on, you see how like you see like buying Rune Essence 12 GP each, or buying 2K Pure S. Well, if you go to West Bank and you see somebody typing in like buying 1K Willow Logs or buying 1K Air Runes, 1K Mine Runes, you can add that guy on your friends list, like whatever his name is, you know what I mean? Hit enter, send him a private message saying, yo dude, I'll get this many for you in this amount of time. And if he replies saying, can you get this many? How much I'll give you this much if you get that. You know what I mean? Like you send a message, you basically work for him. And the reason why I like doing that better is because when you come back, you know you're gonna get money. You don't have to sit in the West Bank and type in selling this or selling that for 30 minutes before somebody trades you. So yeah, it's like cash on demand. That's the kind of person I am, you know. It's just more efficient because like it's good for training too, because right now I'm only training mining and rune crafting. But if somebody says like the only reason my woodcutting level was 40 is because Western he wanted 500 oak logs and he wanted like 1K willow logs, and that's why I got this up, you know. So overall it's just, I'm telling you, man, like especially if you find something on the ground, like it's you guys just started and you're training on goblins. If they drop an air staff, pick it up and sell it at the general store. That's an easy 600 GP, and you can buy rune essence with that 600 GP you got. Go make air runes with a GP, or not make air runes with a rune essence. Make a little bit more money, and then that's how I got my money. Like right now, I have about around 50K in the bank, and it's just like right now, honestly, I shouldn't even be mining. Like I should be just buying it. I should be buying like 500 rune essence for like 15 GP if you find a good dealer. Like some people sell it for a little bit different. Like most people sell it for 20 each. Some people sell it for less. Like that guy says buying rune essence for 12 GP. If you can find it, especially if you have a higher rune crafting level, you can buy, think about it like this. You can buy 27 rune essence, or 28. With that inventory full, you can make air runes. At my level, I can do times 3, I think. So I'll be making, one inventory will give me 81 mine runes. And if you buy 27 for 20, or 28, if you buy 28 for 20, and then you make 81 air runes, that's profit. That's like times 2 profit. So that's not bad. Like buying rune essence, selling 84 pure S. Just I'm not really gonna do it, but right click them, bite the curb. You type it in, bite the curb. Actually, I'll try it. I'll just see what he says. Hey man, I hang on. All right, let me think. Just get a response. And yeah, that's what I did basically for all these people. Like, let's see what he says. Cool, you know what I mean? So, yeah, just like that. That's how it works. I'm not really gonna give it to him, but no crap. Yeah, so just go to the West Bank, add somebody, send them a private message, say I can get this many for you in this amount of time, and then boom. Oh crap! I'm getting pure. Okay, I guess. How much will you sell them to me for? Oh crap. Hang on. Did you want? I'm gonna say. Sorry, man. I need them. Actually. So yeah, guys, that was this video. I'll make another video tomorrow or maybe later tonight. This has been Triforce, and I'll see you guys later. Triforce out.